right? Click on your bucket. Yes, now this is your bucket, right? In the bucket, there are properties, permission, metrics, management, and access. First, we can click on the properties, right? So see here, we want to learn the maximum thing like as what is bucket, versioning, tags, and all, right? But I will try to explain you, means I want to explain you how we can make your bucket as a public, right? How we can make your bucket as a public. So for that purpose, what you want to do, you want to go to the permissions, not in the properties, you want to go to the permissions. So in the permission, you will get the same option, block public access. So if you click on the edit button, see here, this was the earlier option, which is already a tick. If you untick it, means you given the public access. You given the public access, scroll down it and save it, right? And you can give the confirmation, yes, I want to make my bucket as a public, and you can click on the confirm button. Perfect, changes saved. Now you come to the, you can say your URL, you come to the URL and try to refresh it, click on the enter. Still I am getting access denied option. Still I am getting access denied. Why? Because if you just make your bucket as a public, it means all the objects or your bucket is not getting into the public, you can say mode, right? If you want to make your bucket as a public, so you need to follow two steps. What is the first step? We come to the permission, we come to the block public access, and we make this block public access as a public, right? So there is a next option called as bucket policy. This is very very important. See, in the permission only we need to think about all the option. First we make our bucket as a public. Now the second option is bucket policy, right? Now try to understand this carefully. Just click on the edit button. See here, now they will show you one policy example, and there is an option called as a policy generator, right? So by default they have written one policy, but this is not, this policy is not useful for us, right? Because with the help of this policy we are not able to see our object in the public mode. If you just click it, it is not, you can say, opening, it is not opening, right? So that's why we need to write some policy. So how to write a policy? See, as a AWS developer, AWS is provided maximum things you can generate automatically. So I will show you how to generate the policy, right? So you can click on the policy generator. It will open the new tab. The new tab, right? Now I will show you how to write the code, right? How to generate the code. See here. In step number one, for which purpose we want to write a policy? We want to write a policy for Amazon S3 purpose, right? So from here, I will select the policy for S3 bucket. So I have selected S3 bucket. Again, I am repeating. In step number one, you want to select for which purpose you want to write a policy. I want to write a policy for Amazon S3 bucket purpose. So I will write S3 bucket. Scroll down. In step number two, they will ask you add a statement. So effect. What effect I want to give? I want to allow the object or I want to deny the object. Means if anybody, for example, Mintra have n number of customer, if they wants to purchase a luxury flowers, they will write www.mintra.com. They will try to click on the object and they are getting, if they are getting access denied option, they will purchase your product. No, they will not purchase the product. Means what I want to say, Mintra have n number of customer, so anybody from anywhere can access your object. So we are allowing. That's why you want to give allow permission or deny permission. We want to give the allow permission. So I will click on the allow button. So what is meant by principal? Principal means if you are storing all the luxury flowers images into that bucket and user wants to see all the images, means user will see all the images and then only he will purchase. So what is meant by principal? Principal means you are giving the permission, right? See, zero means it will access the first object only, and star means it will access all the objects which are available in the bucket. So always try to write down the star. Star means the things which you have uploaded in the bucket, then all things are going to access by your customer, right? Your customer will access all the objects. which you are going to put into that bucket, right? That's why we have written the star. Star means all, like as zero or more, one or more, only one. Similarly, there is a star means all the object, right? Now, next one is, what is the action? Which action? See, mainly we are working in Amazon S3. Mainly we are working on the two object, or you can say two things: get object and put object. Yes, we are allowing the users, Mintra user, to get the objects. They want the object. They want to access the object. This which policy you want to generate? You want to generate a policy for get object. So you can scroll down in the get. You will get option called as get object and click on it. Right. So once you will go through this policy generator, you will try to select different. You will get idea what are the different policies. Right. So I have selected the get object. See, one action selected called as get object. Now there is next option, Amazon resource name, which is also called as ARN. So from where you will get the ARN? See here, you will get the ARN from your previous window. Once you clicked on the policy generator, at the bottom only there was a bucket ARN. You can copy that ARN and you can paste here. See, I have pasted. What is this? This is your URL. This is your URL. But if anybody is writing a slash, if anybody is writing a slash, right, means for example, let us understand ki suppose you have written mintra.com slash, you can say luxury. Suppose you know the specific URL, what you will write? Luxury images, right? Otherwise, what you will write? Gift, gift product. Yes, you will write this type of complete URL. So what is meant by slash? So slash means if you are writing anything after the slash, that will be open as per your user's requirement, right? So in the ARN only, try to understand, always when you will copy paste the ARN, at last write down slash star. Slash star means after this ARN, if anybody is typing something that will match with your bucket, which is available or not, and if it is available, that user will get to access that things, right? And you can click on the add statement. See here, I have clicked on the add statement, which is created, and now you can click on the generate policy. Code is automatically created. So for that policy, one ID is generated. This is the version. For this simple ID, the action is S3 get object. The effect is allow. We have written the ARN. At last, there is a slash star. And the principle is if anything we have put it into the bucket, that can be allowed. So you can copy this thing and copy this code. Control C, can close it. You can go to the back right, and here they have already given a sample code. You can cut it and you can paste our new code. So I have pasted our new code, and just scroll down and click on the save changes. Click on the save changes, right? So you got it. What we did, check. Now anybody from outside the world want to access your bucket, he or she can access or not. You can go to the bucket, right? This is my bucket. Perfect. You can click on your object. This is the object, and now this is the object URL. You can copy paste it and you can paste in the new window. Yes, it will open. Perfect. Now it is opening, right?